Hey guys, it's Shelby and Michelle with Farmhouse Living. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are sharing a roundup of 11 of our most favorite unique ideas that we have gathered from home tours. These are going to be applicable whether you're on a budget or you've got some money to spend or somewhere in between. There is some way to take these ideas and run with them and adapt them for your own project.
Yeah, so we took the last 10 homes and we're going to give
11
homes and we're going to give you some of our funnest features we found. And it was hard because some of them have really cool, unique designs, but we honed in on those ones that we thought you would love.
Yes, and so we're not going in order of most favorite to least. We're going in order of oldest to newest tour, just to, because I don't really know that I have a favorite. I think they're all amazing and combined. I mean, that would be probably.
We actually had a viewer tell us we get too excited.
Yeah, I don't know.
We get excited.
What did she say?
Just tone it down or something. I don't remember. We love design and we love creativity and we love seeing people use their creativity in their homes, unique to their family. And so that's what these are.
Exactly. So the first one is color matching. So paint color is consistently a question on our channel. What paint color is this? What paint color is this? And how did you do this? Our friend Stephanie demonstrates this very well when she takes her range, which is like a moody blue, and she matches her butler's pantry to be that color and their home office to be that color. She just, it's awesome because it's like a sandwich, but it's so cohesive,
Yeah. And then she does it on the outside too, which we're really excited about. It's just, she takes the frames from her windows, which are gray, and she matches her trim and then also pulls in the stone that makes it all really cohesive and really fun.
Yeah. So if you're thinking, okay, I really love this color of this piece of furniture or a kitchen appliance or my windows, you don't have to try to match an existing color. You can just take that in and match it exactly, and it can create a cohesive palette. Now, if you do love Stephanie's colors, if you try to take those in to the store, they might look at you like you're a little crazy, but they will do it. And you can.
She just has the top of her paint can with this like worn out paint coat on it. And so we've taken it to Sherwin-Williams before and
they look at us like, what? And I'm like, you can do it, I bet.
Yeah, but anyone can do that. Any paint store can match anything piece of whatever you have.
Yep. Number 2 is this range wall for my McKinney farmhouse. It's really like rustic minimalism is the best. It's like the
dreamy
European. Angie just does it really well. So Angie actually recently got hacked on her Instagram. So she has a new Instagram. So I'm going to pop that up here. So I'm excited to highlight her so you guys can go find her there instead of on her old one. But what I love about Angie is she accidentally, well, she might be doing it on purpose. I feel like she just does trends. I mean, it's so before, I don't even know if you can do it before.
Well, I think that really that she travels extensively. She loves European, French inspiration. And I think she just brought that here before we caught on to that design, right? So a lot of times now we see people in kitchens not doing any uppers, and so that really did spur from her travels, I believe.
Yeah. So either the tip here or the takeaway is to either apply this rustic minimalism to your house or go travel and apply that to your house. Either way, Angie does amazing. Yeah. I'll just apply. I'm a homebody and Mom loves the travel.
Yeah.
So let us know which one you are in the comments down below.
Our family's split in half.
Yeah.
You and Ron, my husband, and your husband are not the travelers, but my son, daughter-in-law, and I like to travel. But it'd be weird if I went with them.
No.
I travel.
You go.
No?
Okay, girl.
I'm going with you, daughter-in-law.
Have fun, Amanda. Okay, we do have a sponsor for today's video, and it's Bed Bath & Beyond. I just wanted to say when they reached out to me, it's very nostalgic for me. Like as a kid, Mom would take me, she'd like be redoing the guest room and be running to get bedding or a new kitchen countertop appliance or whatever, and we'd run to Bed Bath & Beyond, and there's so many different things to look at. I'd try to grab a little bit of everything. So when I heard they were closing, I was a little bit sad. But then when Overstock reached out and they said that it was now powered by Overstock, I was super excited because, I mean, we all love Overstock, right?
Yeah, so now it's just an online, even bigger, even better, way beyond.
Way beyond. So you'll be able to shop Bed Bath & Beyond home furnishings on the new Bed Bath & Beyond website coming soon. You get free shipping and everything's better with free shipping. Do you not agree?
I agree.
Plus, they have an amazing loyalty program where you get 5% reward dollars for all your purchases. And I love to earn rewards when I'm getting some projects done, whether I'm, just decorating or fully furnishing. I mean, stack up some fun rewards. So make sure that you stay tuned for the new Bed Bath & Beyond website powered by Overstock. They also have an app. You guys are not going to want to miss out. Thank you for supporting our channel. We love y'all. The third thing is a gallery wall around a TV. So we've seen many tours where they try to minimize the TV. We're all for that. That big black box on your wall should not be a focal point, right?
Right.
So TMK at Home does it really well, and she hides it not with the frame TV, although we are fans of frame TVs. She just puts a gallery wall around it.
Yeah, so I think she inherited somehow from a family member these pictures, and they were gorgeous, and she has reframed them in gold, and she's put them up all around the TV, and it's just a showstopper. When you walk in, your eye is just drawn. It's all very similar in style, and it just really takes away from the TV.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a way to minimize that and you don't have the budget for a frame TV, you could do that. Or if you wanted to, you could even throw a frame TV in the bunch. Like Stephanie in her bedroom, she has a frame TV and then she has art around it.
She doesn't know how to work the frame TV. But the art looks great.
Yeah, I think in our video, the TV's turned off because we couldn't.
One of the kids helped her.
Yeah.
Have children.
Exactly. I think I figured mine out in my playroom, but it did take a second. Okay, so the next thing is framing unconventional spaces with beams. So we see beams on the ceiling. We see beams as like a case opening, but we've been seeing people create these moments where the frame is wrapped in beams. Our friend Jessica does it really well with around her kitchen sink.
Yeah, so reclaimed wood anywhere, anytime, it's my jam.
Yeah.
But I love it because she also has this European style apron sink with marble, or it's Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
Right? Quartzite.
No, it is quartzite. It's not Taj Mahal. I can't remember what it's called. I will pop it up.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And she has it framed out so it looks like a picture.
Yep. It's perfect. So if you're looking, you're like, I really want the focal point to be here. I would just imagine how you could do something like that, because I don't think it just has to be applied to the sink. I do think a lot of people are doing that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it around a range. You could do maybe spotlight a fireplace. Some way. There's a way to apply that. But we have gotten free wood like that before. So if you're on, I just keep, sometimes we share these, and I feel like sometimes people get discouraged because like, that looks expensive. And I really think anything finished can look expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but it's not always. And so, but sometimes it is. So hear me that it's not. But I think you could salvage.
Yeah, we foraged and salvaged and found things for the home, but we did get free.
Yeah, someone was tearing down a barn. So
it would.
You never know. Okay, so the fifth thing is wood on your ceiling. If you're trying to make a moment, make people look up, we've recently shared Mom's ceiling, but one of our favorite moments is from my favorite room, Kathy, her family room ceiling.
Pecky wood dreams. Like, this is a very unique situation in Texas. It comes from up north somewhere, and
California.
California.
I think
it comes from another region. Let's say that. but wherever it comes from, it is just absolutely beautiful in Texas.
Yeah.
And I love it, and it just draws your eye up. And I'm a fan of the fifth wall.
Yeah.
Fan of the fifth wall. Anything you do, paint, wood, wallpaper, what else?
Well, I love that it's a contrast, but it's clearly we love nature elements, so wood, things like that. And so I love that it's not white, although, your white still looks great.
Looks awesome.
That I do love the warmth in that with all the windows, and it's just pretty darn magical. So if you are in the market for a ceiling trying to plan it pecky, what do I call it? Pecky wood?
Tabby, you correct us. We probably really messed that all up.
Every time we do this, we get our giggle boxes out of nowhere. So this is from the Rosie home, and it is just making things two-story. So her fireplace and her vent hood goes all the way up to her vaulted ceilings, and it just makes a moment, but on both sides.
Yeah, they call to each other.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. No, seriously. When Shelby said, "What is your favorite thing?" I was like, "Well, that two-story fireplace is glorious."
Yeah. Which is cute. It really is. So one thing that she did that I thought was really fun was they just did like a heavy trowel on that vent, which made it look like plaster, which plaster is very expensive. But also, it was just a simple way that if she did want to mix it up, it's just drywall. Like you can sand it down. It's not, that would probably be a pain in the butt with it being that tall, but it's still not as expensive. So I thought that was really cool. It's also painted the same color as her little entry area, which has vertical shiplap going up. So there's a lot of
it just really, it calls back that it draws your eye again. It just draws your eye up.
Mm-hmm. The seventh thing is the Arch Custom Cabinetry at Lauren Tanner's, y'all.
I'm desperate to find a place to do that.
I know. I don't have it in.
I really don't have anywhere I want to have somewhere. Yeah.
Every single month we do at least 3 home tours at this point, which is amazing. It's so much fun. We meet so many amazing people. But the hard part about it is Mom and I genuinely love all design styles.
And we're not covetous. We're happy that you have Arch Cabinetry, but I just are so excited and drawn to certain design elements that we're coming home and thinking, where can we put that?
Oh, every single time. Which I hope that when you watch our tours, you're also thinking, how can I apply this inspiration? Whether it's, just estate sailing. A lot of our home tours, they treasure hunt a lot and they thrift, or maybe you want to paint something or do, I hope it inspires you to apply to your own home project. But Mom and I are like next level. What do you think? We're gonna rip out the kitchen. That's it. Every single tour without fail. But Lauren Tanner's definitely, I think because the arch cabinets are on both sides, it just creates this, I don't know, feeling. And I had not seen that.
Yeah.
And it extends the kitchen, but also makes the dining area feel very dedicated. And her home is not huge. It's a ranch-style home. It does have a good amount of space. They have an office, but that whole main living space is all completely open. So to make it feel dedicated is a challenge, and she did it really well. And I think those arch cabinets really did the trick.
And we've done a new home tour with arch cabinets.
Yeah, so
coming soon.
Coming this month. Today is, this is the first upload of August. You will see these arch cabinets.
Again.
Well, not the same ones, but in a different home. The 8th thing is the flooring in the modern Victorian kitchen. Okay, so this house had some bold statements. But what I wanted to share about the flooring was that it looked old, but it was new.
From Home Depot?
Yeah, it's crazy. But the other thing was they made sure that the color choices that they made matched the accent in that tile.
Yeah, and the era of the home, it really is, some of those colors were very popular then.
Yeah. Well, I just think that what you can learn from this is that if you do feel like your home doesn't have a lot of character, even if it's a newer home, you could put flooring that it looks aged, but it's new. I mean, you could easily mop that floor. Maybe if it was original, it would.
Yeah, but it's timeless too.
Timeless. Yep. So I loved that one. Okay, so the 9th one is from Vintage Homes Patio Tour. So we toured her whole house in that one, but it's the garage doors off the Three Seasons porch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's the only home. Well, no, it's not the only home with glass garage doors. We have toured the Rosie home, also had glass garage doors, but it's the only home with glass garage doors off a patio.
Okay.
Have you seen one?
Not that we've toured.
So I just thought it was really creative. I love that you can open it up. I do think we need to get some fans in there or something because it's kind of more of an oven situation in Texas summer.
We're 105 all week. All week long.
Crazy. But in the fall and the winter, it's amazing because she can light the fireplace if it's a little cold and then keep all the doors open from the main spaces. And so it's just, I think extendable living is so amazing.
Me too.
The 10th one is the chapel in the Modern Tudor Tour. So I'm not trying to tell you that you have to make a full chapel in your house. But what I'm telling you, the lesson I learned from this particular room is to embrace the uniqueness that your house has. So when they walked in that house, that room looked like a chapel. So they just fully leaned towards that. They didn't try to make it a different style space.
Yeah. I was just talking to a friend about that today, about embracing the weirdness and the uniqueness of your home. She actually has a sink floating in the middle of her bathroom, which that was kind of a trend for some people in the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
But I've seen it now modernized, and I really love that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things, if it's going to be really expensive to move plumbing or tear down walls, you can lean into it, and there's always a way to find
some way to make that the feature.
It ends up being the thing that you love
the most. Yeah. You have some things like that in your house. I mean,
lots of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about the arches were very dated at the time, the eyebrow arches, and now they make
the molding dated them. So we removed the molding, pulled back some of that weird molding that really dated, and made it a statement, a feature.
Yeah.
Or even when you're doing construction and somebody makes an oops, like they put my firebox very high up in my fireplace, and I came home and it was too late to move it because they'd plumbed the chimney out the roof. And I could have paid a lot of money and had that fixed. But then I just decided, okay, I'm going to lean into that. And I put poofs in front of my fireplace. And
there you go.
And I love it. Instead of having a hearth is that a hearth?
Yeah, it's a hearth.
I have poofs.
Yeah, we're lost for words today. Great day to film. So the 11th is primary bedroom amenities. So our most recent tour, which is Vintage Meets Modern, which was a ranch home with a complete addition the original home footprint was 2,000 square feet. The addition was 2,000 square feet. So they literally doubled the square footage of their house. And they added this amazing primary bedroom with a ensuite bathroom, a closet that you walk through that enters a gym. I mean,
yeah. And they sold the house right after that.
Yes.
Someone's going to really love that. We love anything that personalizes a space. If you are someone who likes to have a home gym, I mean, what better place than off of your primary bedroom?
Yeah. And I really just think, even thinking about what do you need? Right now, I have 2 littles running around my house, and me having dedicated space is so important right now. It is so hard to just get a focus time or an away time, just kind of recharge and, think for a minute. And so it's just so cool to create your own space. Maybe you don't have enough room. You're not doing a 2,000 square foot addition, but find a spot. Like right now, I have a little nook in my bedroom that I'm making an office. But even that was still, it wasn't getting me far, away enough. So we actually, Jenny and Charlie, their house, we ended up buying their travel trailer. And that's
we said, what are you doing with that travel trailer when you move? And can we buy it? So Shelby has an RV port. It's just been empty.
Yeah.
She has plans for it one day.
Yeah.
But that's down the road. And so until then, it will house a 1960s
aristocrat longline.
It's really cool. So cool.
So Jenny sent me the befores. They're crazy. Like, I mean, you saw how amazing they renovated their house, and they did that with this travel trailer and just completely transformed it. I have some small touches I want to make, but there's really not.
So cute.
You don't have to change anything at all. It's amazing. But I think just my whole point here is make your dedicated spaces. If you need a place to recharge, if that's working out, if that's reading, if that's, just thinking in silence, just one moment, and making that spot.
Yeah, and just to go back to how we started, it really isn't about how big your home is, how small your house is, how much money you spend. It's really how can you just create with what you have the most personal and homey place for you, your family, your friends. I loved our little house starter home as much as I love my home now. And it's because I took the time to make it our own.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't matter what you have. You just use what you have and make it beautiful.
Yeah. And make it like what you need. Like, what do you love? And also leaning into the house, like the chapel. Like if your house has some sort of something,
they're ordained. So it did work for them.
Well, I don't think they got ordained until after they got the chapel.
They were like, we have a chapel, we must get ordained. No, they're very, very strong believers. And so that really does seem like something they should have.
Yeah, that's amazing. So just lean into it, guys. So I hope that you guys love these 11 unique home features and that you would be inspired to apply them to your own homes or just, get your creative juices flowing. Like every time we film these, like not these roundups, but film these home tours, my creative juices, I want to do this, and small things, big things, it just always gets me going and excited for home projects. So I hope that does the same for you. We are very close to 50,000 subscribers, which I am so thrilled about. We're giving away a design plan for one person that enters their email and subscribes. So the link to that is in the description down below.
Yeah. So like, subscribe, share with your friends, and see what we tour next.
Yay! Bye.